Hey guys, we're back with another video. Today I wanted to look at 10 fragrance houses that, in my opinion, don't get enough love or maybe some unnecessary hate. You guys may have heard of some of these houses, maybe you haven't. There are a couple, I guess, more well-known houses, one specifically, but I think they get a little more hate than they actually deserve. So let's just jump right into it here. The first fragrance that I wanted to look at in the first house is a scent called Silky Woods from Goldfield and Banks. And they are an Australian brand. They focus on using, naturals, botanicals from Australia. Really, really high quality fragrance. This one particularly is one of the most beautiful vanilla scents that I've ever personally smelled. I think it's absolutely stunning. And every fragrance that I've tried from them is pretty effortlessly wearable. So it's going to be an easy reach. They are distinctly high quality. You can tell the quality here is set apart from your typical designers, even some of your high-end designers. So you're getting exceptional quality. I really like the simplicity of the presentations. Just a house that I feel like isn't talked about quite enough. Now, there are a couple fragrances from the house, maybe one, that specifically Pacific Rock Moss that's talked about, but they have some other fragrances in this line and that are just absolutely incredible that I think everyone should check out. I'm going to link this fragrance along with all the others that I can find here so you guys can check them out. But yeah, definitely one that I enjoy quite a bit. This particular scent I like to wear in the wintertime, mainly because it's just one of those sort of richer, cold weather, warm, a little bit spicy vanilla type fragrances. Absolutely incredible. Goldfield and Banks, Silky Woods. This next brand really feature sort of sophisticated, modern type of fragrances for really competitive prices while still retaining quality. Scent I'm talking about is Continuum from Tumi. And Tumi really was a big surprise for me. I absolutely was just stunned by one after the next. Every fragrance that I tried from the house, I was impressed with. Continuum, again, sort of another cooler weather fragrance. This one has a fizzy, effervescent root beer vibe to it, almost like a cream soda. A little bit of a sweet tobacco, super addictive, really unique. Every Tumi that I own, I get good performance from. This is no exception to that. They're known for their high-end sort of designer luggage, travel gear, but super underrated fragrance line. So you can usually walk into like a Nordstrom and try Tumi. So, you don't have to take my word for it. You can go check it out and try it. But yeah, and sometimes if you get lucky, these even pop up at like Burlington, the smaller bottles. This is the larger, I want to say it's 125 ml. But this, yeah, definitely worth it. And I mean, the presentation, love it. Love this sort of the nods to their travel stuff. It has this little dial. I like the little pop of red, really nice heavy duty cap. And then you got the red atomizer there. So really nice touches in terms of the presentation. So yeah, Continuum from Tumi. This next house kind of blends nostalgia with this style its own, this sort of avant-garde, artistic approach to its storytelling with its fragrances. And this scent I absolutely fell in love with. The scent we are talking about is Amber Teutonic from DS and Durga. And DS and Durga was a Brooklyn-based niche house, husband and wife, I believe. And they recently sold it. Within the past year, they sold it. So I don't know how much the fragrances are going to change. I don't know how involved the couple still are, but you can still get a gem like this on discounters. I'm sure it's still available on their website. I haven't checked out their website in a while, but yeah, And I know a couple of you guys have mentioned other fragrances from this house. This is super nostalgic for me. Reminds me of being like camping with my family. Has this sort of resinous, sappy green, just woodsy vibe to it. And it's just incredible. It transports me to being a kid, growing up, going camping with my grandfather and my cousins, and spending a week in the woods. So yeah, this is just incredible, incredible stuff. Super high end. Ingredients are exceptional, and the blends are unique, but surprisingly wearable. Amazing, amazing scent. Amber Teutonic from DS and Durga. This next brand, really, the fragrances complement what they're known for, which is this Italian powerhouse tailoring. They tailor like beautifully tailored suits. Scent we were talking about is Brioni Eau de Parfum Intense. And yeah, guys, this stuff right here, this is just effortlessly classy, elevated. Oh man. It's signature. Everything I've smelled from them is signature worthy. It's just an experience, and it kind of just ties in perfectly with their brand overall. Just their high-end suits and just a classy elegance to their fragrances. This particular scent, amazing. Vanilla, apple, some woods, oud, just beautiful. And again, classy. Love the magnetic cap. Love the fabric here with the Brioni. I don't know if you can make it out on camera, but that is like kind of from a suit. You know, it's this caught. I don't know what the material is, and it's embroidered with this gold foil. Just a beautiful presentation. So yeah, if you haven't tried anything from Brioni, you definitely need to, because they are an absolutely slept on house. So this next brand, I think, as well known as it is, it gets undeserved hate. Brand and scent I'm talking about is Jo Malone Vetiver and Golden Vanilla. Now, a lot of snobs are going to tell you that Jo Malone is just, you know, they're a retail brand. They're like a Macy's type brand, but I don't see that at all. This is a Cologne Intense concentration. So I get really good performance from this. But what's unique about Jo Malone is that a lot of their fragrances, not only do they smell incredible on their own, they're kind of meant to layer. I don't do a lot of layering, full disclosure, but a lot of people do. So you can really make some interesting scents based on your own inspiration by layering certain things from their house. And I think that's cool. I think the house making fragrances with the intention of layering was a good idea. It's something different that not everyone does. Don't worry about it being widely available. I mean, that's kind of a stupid thing. In the fragrance community, there are a lot of fragrance snobs that are like, oh, that's just a Nordstrom brand. But I don't see it that way. I think this smells incredible. I've gotten compliments off of this. Really nice combination of vanilla and vetiver. It is exactly what it says it is. It's kind of a smokier, more earthy vetiver mixed with that perfectly sweet vanilla. It's not overly sweet. It's kind of a dry, powdery vanilla. I love this stuff. Absolutely incredible. Vetiver and Golden Vanilla from Jo Malone. I wanted to mention this next scent. Brand is Reef. Fragrance is 33. And this stuff, guys, really, really surprised me. Now, there's a lot of Middle Eastern brands that you can choose from. Some of the big ones, obviously, Afnan, Latafa, among others. But this one, full disclosure, I haven't tried anything else from the house. But if this scent is any indication as to what they are capable of, this is one of my favorite surprises of last year. Incredible scent. It has this saffron leather oud vibe to it, really high quality smelling, and you're not spending a lot to get that. Great performance, kind of an all-arounder from a leather standpoint. this is one that I find myself wanting to just spray in the air and smell it a lot. So yeah, I hadn't heard of Reef. Sorry guys, my dog's barking. I hadn't heard of Reef before trying this. I'm so happy I did. This one is a sleeper, Reef 33. This next house, I think, does a really good job of blending classic perfumery with modern sensibility. The scent and house I'm talking about is Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. And this is a house that you probably have not heard of. Maybe you have. Smaller independent house led by George Zaharoff, who is super passionate about fragrance. Sometimes gets a bad rap. That's just my opinion. I think because a lot of these smaller startup brands that really start with nothing, just an idea. Maybe they hire a perfumer, they create some fragrances together, then they want to market that stuff. The main way of marketing is through people on YouTube talking about scents, people on TikTok talking about fragrances. So a lot of times, and I can't speak to this from personal experience. I've never been sent a bottle by George Zaharoff, but he will send fragrances, allegedly, to YouTubers, people on whatever, influencers, if you want to call it that, to talk about their fragrance. Now, I don't know if those people are being paid. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that happens all the time in every niche at every corner of the internet. So it really is about finding someone that you trust their opinion on a fragrance or whatever it is that you're looking into buying, and go there. I don't think that the brand should get hate because they're marketing like everybody else in this industry or other industries. It's not just fragrance. And I think it's up to the reviewer to disclose that information. So kind of a long way of saying I don't think that this particular house deserves maybe some of the hate it gets, because the fragrances that I have tried have been absolutely amazing. This is my favorite. Signature Pour Homme is just a masculine, signature-worthy fragrance. A ton of depth. The quality here is exceptional, especially for what was paid. They're not the cheapest fragrances, but my mom actually bought this for me for my birthday a few years back. And yeah, this just incredible performance. If you are a guy who appreciates the finer things in life, maybe you work hard, you have a nice car, you have a couple nice things, and you just want one fragrance to sort of smell different than everyone else, have kind of, this ease of use. Like you can wear it casually, you can wear it to an event, you can wear it to a wedding. This is a perfect option. Again, I'm not getting anything from the brand. I don't have any discount codes. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan of this fragrance. So, amazing. Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. This next brand I would describe as a hidden gem. Underrated, really simple fragrances, yet masterfully created. The brand and fragrance we're talking about is Loewe 7 Cobalt. And this one is, how do I describe this one? I don't think just calling it a blue fragrance is fair. The House of Loewe is incredible. They're a high-end designer brand from Spain, mainly clothes, but their fragrances, guys, absolutely incredible. If you have not tried a fragrance on Loewe, you need to. Quality, exceptional. Price, hard to beat for the quality that you're getting. Uniqueness, like I said, I think they're kind of pretty straightforward. They don't take a lot of risks in their fragrances, but you might not be able to pinpoint a specific fragrance that it smells like. And that's kind of where I'm at with this one. It's green, it's spicy, it's a soft spiciness. It has a clean, sort of almost suede-like smoothness to it. I love this stuff. This is incredible. Some people complain about the performance. I actually get pretty good performance from this, especially when I spray my clothes. So Loewe Essentia Eau de Parfum is one of my favorite fragrances. Cobalt is right up there. Loewe Solo Platinum. I mean, they have some amazing scents from this house. You just need to try them. Loewe 7, Cobalt. This next brand is a rising niche house. I think they focus on high quality ingredients, sort of original creations. This one, amazing. Scent we are talking about is Inconfessible from Wilgermain. Perfumed by one of my favorite perfumers, Rodrigo Flores Rue. Very sophisticated smelling scents. Rodrigo Flores Rue was inspired by Five Spice, or Allspice, when he created this scent, and it is stunning. Labdanum, tons of spice, super high quality, velvety smooth, creamy, just so sophisticated and classy. I can't get enough of this. I don't know what it is about this scent. It is super addictive. It is an eau de parfum concentration. I get decent performance from it, pretty much a work day. I haven't tried anything else from the house yet, but with this being as good as it is, I'm excited to do so. I'm excited to try what else this house has to offer. And wow. Oh, man. I might wear this one today. I'm not wearing anything. You know what? Let's do it. Put a little on my hand. It's so good. Yeah. And I'm hoping this is still available. I'm almost certain it is. Again, I'm going to link these. Incredible scent. Inconfessible from Wilgermain. Lastly, a house that you have heard of. Without question, maybe the most well-known niche house known to man. With that comes a ton of hate. I mean, you already know what I'm talking about. The scent is Creed Himalaya. Let's talk about the scent first, okay? This stuff is a 90s metallic, super refreshing, clean. I always talk about this being a transportive scent. The presentation, the word Himalaya, the Himalayan mountains, this couldn't be more suited for the fragrance in this bottle. It's a little bit green. It has this sort of icy cooling effect. I've never been to the Himalayan mountains, but it's what I would imagine is what it evokes. This scent is absolutely beautiful. Quality-wise, really second to none. It's just this lavender in here and this soapy cleanness to it. Effortlessly cool. Love this scent. This house gets a shitload of hate, way too much hate, because of the price point and the fact that they sold the company a few years back, and then all of a sudden none of their fragrances lasted and they're upping the price and blah blah blah. It's all bullshit. Red flag city if someone is telling you that not maceration but performance reformulations, almost broke my bottle. Reformulations, okay, are wildly overstated. Wildly. Some of this stuff takes time to get better, guys, especially when you're talking about natural ingredients, things that need to sit on the shelf for a little while. People just don't want to spend the money, and I totally get it. And if there's a dupe that kind of smells like the thing, go spend your money on a dupe. But some people want the original. Some people want a higher quality smelling fragrance. Some people have the money to spend. I'm not saying spend money you don't have at all. I'm totally against that, and I'm totally for sampling fragrances. If you can sample something before trying it, all the better. I sampled this a few times before I tried it. I went to a Nordstrom near me, smelled this, and was blown away on how friggin' good this was. And I said, all right, I'm almost certain I'm going to go back and get that. I don't really have, you know, the money to spend on it right now. Then I saw something pop up I got this on TJ Maxx, tjmaxx.com. It was incredibly priced. It was like the lowest price I had seen. It was like 120 bucks. Grabbed it. And so you can find deals on Creed fragrances. Again, not to get on my soapbox, but reformulation talk is wildly overstated. I think a lot of people that talk about reformulation, I always get my first gut reaction is that they don't know what they're talking about, that they're just regurgitating something they've heard already. So yeah, and to help justify not buying it. And there's just kind of this unnecessary hate for the house. If you've tried this scent and lived with it for a little while and worn it, I just can't imagine not, wanting anything else. This stuff is amazing. Creed Himalaya. That's it, guys. 10 fragrance houses that I think need more love and attention. Would love to know what houses you guys are rocking with. Drop it in the comment section down below. Let me know, is there a sleeper house that you love that no one talks about? Would love for you to drop that in the comments. But if you like content like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you are updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.